So here we have this problem. It says use the chain rule to estimate the derivative or state why the chain rule does not apply. And we are given that f of x has a sharp corner at x equal to 2. So the green function will be g of x, the red one will be f of x, and then we are giving that h of x equal to a composite function of f and g, and we want to find the h prime at 1, the derivative of h at 1. So we just apply the chain rule since this is a composite function, and then we want to evaluate the chain rule at the given point, which is x equal to 1. So first we have to find g prime. What is a g prime? G prime basically is the slope of the function g at x equal to 1. Then g1 will be the value of the function g at x equal to 1. And then f prime is gonna be the slope of the function f at x equal g of 1. Remember, the derivative is only the slope. That's the definition of the derivative. So now g1 again, g prime will be the derivative of g, and g prime is the slope. So you can see this is g of x is just a line, so it can be in this form, the linear equation, and g prime will be just the slope, which is m from the linear equation. To find that, this is just change in y over change of x, so we have to pick 2 points in here. I pick the end points, and then I'm gonna use these points to find the slope m. That gonna be -1. So this is g prime of x is -1. The slope is constant everywhere. That included our given point, which is x equal to 1. Now we have to evaluate the function at g of 1. We can just estimate since the question is asked us to estimate. So you can see g of 1 will be 3. Now what we do is plug this value into the equation back. So again, g1 will be 3, and g prime of 1 is gonna be -1. Now we have to find f prime of 3. We can see that this segment will be f prime of 3 gonna be at the slope of negative at x equal to 3. And we have to find the slope there, the derivative. Remember, slope and derivative are the same. So to find the slope, again, this is just a line. That's just a line, but f of x has 2 different lines. So we will pick the line that has our point. And then we want to find the slope. So we want to find m, and m will be the change of y over the change of x. So we have to pick 2 points on this line. I picked the end points. So that will be 2, 4, and 4 and 0. Now we can find the slope. -4 over 2, and gonna be -2. So the derivative at that line will be a constant and gonna be -2. That x gonna be between 2 and 4 since this is the only line that applies the slope of -2. Now we just plug that into our function, and that will be the resulting answer. So here, part B, we have to find h prime of 2. So we want to evaluate the function the derivative of the function h at x equal to 2. So what we can use is we can use the chain rule in here. But here what we notice is that of the function f of x at x equal to 2, there's a sharp corner. That when we have a sharp corner, it means it's not differentiable at f of x. Therefore, we cannot use the chain rule. So here we have part C, and we want to find the derivative of h at x equal to 3. Notice there's no discontinuation or a sharp corner at x equal to 3. Therefore, it's differentiable, so we can apply the chain rule in here. Now we will find these values in here, so plug them and make this easier. So from A, what we find is that g prime of x as it's -1. And that is constant everywhere, that even included the x equal to 3. Now we just need also to evaluate the function at x equal to 3. This is just an estimation. We see that the value is gonna be 1. Then we plug this value back into these functions. So that f prime plus 1 multiplied by g prime of 3, which is -1. And to find that, you notice that f prime of 1, it's at the first part of x, the first line that is going up. So this is a different line from what we did in part A. So what we need to find the f prime, the derivative of the function f. To do that, we need to find the slope of this line, which is just represented by m, since this is a linear function. So m will be the change in y over the change of x. So I pick 2 points here, the last point on that line, that is 0 and 0 and 2 and 4. Now we can plug these values into the slope, and that gonna be 2. That is f prime, and that gonna be between x from 0 to x to 2. That included our point, which is +1. So f prime of 1 gonna be just 2. So multiply 2 by -1 and get gonna be -2. So let's make sense of that. From part A, what we have to find the derivative of h prime of 1. And what we see from the graph of f of x and g of x at x equal to 1 is that one function is going down, so the slope is negative, and the other function f of x at that point is going up. But the red function is going up faster or more than the green function. That's why the value of positive. And the same thing applies in here. At x equal 3, both functions are negative.